Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. We are grabbing some yard trucks here. We are headed to Montana. Now, I normally wouldn't take one to Montana, but I'll show you why I took this one in just a second. Well, for two reasons, actually. One, it is a town we haven't been to in Montana, and two, is the amount of money this one's worth. So this parking lot is a pain to get out of. It was a pain to get in. We're going to go through over here. And this is a long trip. Let's get on the road so I can get out of this view. Remember, we're taking yard trucks. Alright, let's get back in our truck here. And let's So the load we're taking is going to Thompson Falls, and the reason why we took this one is it's paying $7,273. So yeah. All right, now we got to. Let's go ahead real quick, make sure our lights are all on, and they're not. Now this is a long trip. It's 1,400 miles, so it'll be a 2-episode trip. We've got Pam over there riding with us again, so we are in our new Volvo truck. We have 1,300 miles before we have to refuel, so we'll have to stop and get gas. It is a 1,400 mile trip. Now let's look and see when this has to be delivered to make sure. Yeah, we have until Sunday at 4:56 p.m. So we should be good because it's just Friday. But we're going to go ahead real quick and look at the map. And somewhere around in here, what is that? 706 miles, 1419. That's pretty close. So that's where we're gonna go. That's where we'll stop for the night and refuel. And sleep. Now, I'm not used to this truck yet, so bear with me. I haven't driven it other than driving it to pick up the load. But I said, we got a long haul, but I mean, $7,000, I couldn't not grab it. But this truck will get up and go. As you can see, we're already going 79 miles an hour. We got 600 miles to go until our resting point. Hope that y'all are enjoying this series as much as I am enjoying making it. We did, last episode we took out a huge loan, paid off all our existing loans, and that left us with a little over $1 million. We did get our new garage. We're based out of Wichita, Kansas now, and we're going to stay in Wichita until Mississippi comes out, which may be 5 years from now, who knows. But we won't. We'll just buy, now we can buy garages online. We don't have to drive to them to buy them, so we can just start buying garages. But we still need more trucks in our Wichita garage, and I'll show you all that here in a little bit. When we get to our resting destination, we'll check in on our drivers and kind of see what all we have going. Now, I could have purchased some used trucks and probably saved a little bit of money, but I mean, we're still doing okay. We have 34,000. We got enough to do what we need to do. Now, once we get the garage we currently have filled up with trucks, I plan on buying a reefer trailer, and we're going to do some loads for Walmart. Wherever it takes us, we're going to go from Walmart to Walmart. Just to do something different, but I'm going to get a reefer unit. That way we can take dry goods as well as refrigerated goods. So, but that trailer is going to be like $130,000, I think. So it'll be a little while. Our next order of business will just be buying trucks and hiring drivers to drive them until our garage is filled up. But once our garage gets filled up, we will be buying a reefer trailer at some point there soon after we do that. And we're just going to do drive for Walmart for a while, just to say we have a contract with them or something like that. I don't know how many loads we'll take for Walmart, but we'll take a few. Like I said, we are gonna, and who knows, we may just start driving for Walmart anyway without having to buy the trailer, because it's going to be a while before we have the money for that trailer. Yeah, thinking about it, I think we'll just do that. We will we'll just drive for Walmart before we buy the trailer. And once we buy that trailer, it would probably be better not to drive for Walmart. Just sitting here thinking about it in my head. Once we buy that reefer trailer, it'd probably be better just to take whatever loads we can get instead of trying to say Walmart, going from Walmart to Walmart, because that might be a little bit of an issue, being able to pick up loads with our own trailer. But we will get us a reefer trailer at some point. This car is getting on my nerves. I mean, we have a long time to play this game. I mean, there's still a lot of states that aren't out yet, so we'll get to that reefer trailer. And I do want to get the garage maxed out because I want us to have 14 drivers on the road, not counting us. So that is going to be our priority, is getting more trucks. So what we'll do is when we get to wherever we're going, we'll see if they have a Walmart. And if they have a Walmart, then we will take a load from Walmart. And then at that point, we will be taking loads that go to and from Walmart for a while. We are going to try to start taking longer loads for the simple fact, it might be our loads may be 2 episodes, but we need the XP to get up there so we can, progress. We need this. This was a very good paying job. Now that is going to be, I think, or we'll just say it this way: once we get a load that goes to a Walmart instead of traveling out of our way, or when we can pick up a load from a Walmart, that's when we'll start the Walmart. And we'll just say we'll do 10 loads for Walmart for a while, just to kind of break things up a little bit, do something a little different. If we can pick up a load from Walmart going to Walmart, that's what we'll do. If we can't, then we'll just grab a load and hope the next town will provide that. I just thought it would be interesting to do some contracts for Walmart. Since there are a lot of Walmarts around, and all right, we got one of our new drivers. Our drivers brought in. Bob B has leveled up. Okay, so he just brought us in $300. I think that's one of our new drivers that we have. Okay. Whew. I think that was one of our new. I can't remember their names. But we did get a few drivers, and we gave our Western Star truck we were driving to one of the drivers, and then bought this truck for ourselves. Bought a new garage, and we bought, I think, 1 or 2 drivers in Wichita. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. But I know our Billings garage is now fully operational at 5 trucks, and our New Mexico garage is fully operational with 5 trucks. So now I'll be working on Kansas, getting that one maxed out. And I chose Wichita just because that's where we were. We were close by to Wichita, and that's why I chose that one. And I wanted to get one out of Kansas because it kind of puts us in a central location for all the new states. And so, like when Missouri comes out, or Louisiana, or Iowa, whichever state it is that comes out next. I think Missouri is the next one, and then after that it's supposed to be Louisiana, I believe, but who knows? I'm just guessing. There's only one car. We are gonna go. Need to start taking loads that pay good money. So now that we have a lot more drivers going, our money will start going up. But I do want to go ahead and get that truck fleet extended. Now we will look at used trucks, and if there's one that has less than 50,000 miles on it, we'll buy it. But that is, or we'll say 60,000 miles, because 60,000 miles on a truck basically is brand new. So if there's a truck that has 60,000 miles left on it that is a decent price, we will buy used trucks. Otherwise, we will be buying new trucks. So we'll just have, when we get, say, like 120 or 100, we'll say 140,000 in our bank account, we'll look at buying a new truck, getting a new driver. And if we can get a used truck for less than that, then, less than what a new truck costs, that doesn't have a lot of miles on it, we will go that route. I should have done that. The last time I checked the used trucks, we didn't have any good trucks in there other than the Western Star that I bought. But I didn't check them before I bought the new trucks. But it is what it is. We got some new trucks for new drivers, but we may utilize those used trucks, the the low mileage used trucks. We're not going to get high mileage used trucks like we did at the beginning, just trying to get what we could afford. But now that we have more drivers on the road, and we have more income will be coming in, we should be good for a while. Hopefully, like every 5 or 6 episodes, we'll be able to buy a new truck. Now in the base game, it would be easy. We'd be making hand over fist money right now. But with the realistic economy, it does take longer. Yeah, you're gonna have to move. I need through here, and you just it makes me mad. I don't want to ding up my new truck. So now we will be putting a few more upgrades on this truck. I think at level 22. There will be a couple of things we might look at. We're not going to spend a ton of money on this truck just because, we're only going to be driving this truck until level 30, and then we'll be buying a Peterbilt and so on and so forth. Every time we go to a 10 level, we'll buy a new truck. So Peterbilt, and then after that, I think we're going to go Freightliner. And then after that, I'm not sure. So Peterbilt and Freightliner will probably be the next two that we buy. And then between Kenworth, Western Star, and Mack, we'll just kind of decide as we go, unless people request. Peterbilt was requested by a viewer a while back, but I'd already made the decision that I was going to buy a Volvo second. So Peterbilt will be our level 30 truck. When we get to level 30, that will be the truck we buy. We'll be driving this truck until then. 420 miles to go. But yeah, I do want to do some loads for Walmart. But I'm just gonna, we're gonna look at where we're picking up loads from. If we can go ahead and do that, we will. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to drive for Walmart just because, we need to take the best loads we can take for experience and money. We won't be earning anything this episode, but next episode we'll be bringing in $7,000. Now our loan payments are going to be higher. I think they're around 6,000 something now. So having more drivers was kind of a key for that. I knew that loan installment was going to double, basically. So, and actually not quite double, because we did have two $50,000 loans we were paying on as well. But now we just have the $2 million loans, and our first payment is actually probably already coming out, maybe, or maybe it will be tomorrow. I don't know. Might be tomorrow. Might be later at night, since we took out the loan late at night. I don't know. We'll find out. We should be getting to our destination between 7 and 8 o'clock. To bypass this way station. This is good. This truck will go. I'm doing 90 miles an hour. be doing probably a lot of 2 day loads, slash 2 episode loads. Just for the XP, the longer loads give you better XP. And then this one's paying really well. I could not take, like, this one was 7,000. The next one under it was like 3,000. And I was like, There was one I wanted to go to in Nebraska because it was a town we haven't been to, but I'm like, 7,000 versus 3,000. Yeah, we'll take this load. Now that one would have been a 1 day trip. I mean, so we definitely could have probably made up another trip for about the same money, but it's good to get the new truck out on the road and get some miles on it. So we'll be putting 1,400 miles on its maiden voyage, or whatever you want to call it. We'll be doing this 1,400 mile load. So we'll have about 710 miles to go once we get to where we're stopping for the night. Like I said, we will be looking at our garages and things once we get to our destination. There's Ashley Furniture. I used to live near an Ashley Furniture factory in Mississippi, up in North Mississippi, when I lived up there. I had a good friend that drove for Ashley. Actually, he drove truck for them. Drove for them for quite a few years. I do like the Volvo truck though. I like the way it sounds, I like the way it drives so far. And I love the power. I don't know what kind of Peterbilts, what kind of motors we're able to get for Peterbilts and things like that, but that'll be level 30, so we should have most everything unlocked. So we should be able to get the best of all that. So roughly about 1,300 miles that we can go on a fuel tank, a full tank. So when we have long trips, we'll have to stop and refuel, just to be on the safe side. But if we have less than that, if we only have 800 or less miles, it'll be we'll just drive to where we're going and fill up when we get through. To our rest area. Also approaching level 50, I think, on this series, and it will be going for a long time. These little cars, why can't y'all get out of the way? I bypass this one. Excuse me for yawning. I don't know what it is, man. This game is just like real life for me. Whenever I'm driving, I'm yawning. Well, I don't drive anymore, but when I used to drive, I always yawn when I was driving. It's funny how this game has the same effect on me. We're going through Wyoming here on our way to Montana. Can we get over? We're going over because we got a turn. Slow down a little bit. Let's go ahead and get in this lane. We're going to keep on cruising. So just 130 miles to our rest area. Mercy. flying. We're gonna have to try to pass this Coke truck. No, we're not. So we're gonna be turning up here. Alright, so we made up a good bit of time. Well over an hour. All right. Oh, it's still yellow. We're going. Let's go ahead and turn into our gas station here. Let's get some gasoline, some diesel. Alright, $451. Let's go ahead and pull in and backed into a spot. Looks like Milos just brought in a load for us. We get leveled up. We are at 40,000 miles. Good deal. Well, let's go ahead and cut our truck off here. And let's see what our drivers are doing. Alright, so if we go in here to our garage manager, go to Wichita. Yeah, we just have one other truck driver here. So we have 12 total. Let's go into driver manager. So 12 total counting us. Our new drivers are Alexander, Eric, Amy, Yagita, and Emily. Alright, so let's look at him. Alright, he's on long distance. He has one in time delivery, one in fragile, and then the one in long distance. So him there. Alright, Eric D has one in precious cargo and two in long distance. So one more point there, and then we can put him on balanced. Amy is also two there and one there. Yagtha has one of each, so one in long distance, and then Yagti, I don't know. And then Emily Z has one and one. So let's look at our log here. All right, her first load was good. His first load was pretty good. Let's look at Amy G here. Yeah, not terrible. Alright, and then we got Eric So he hasn't brought in a load, but he has one that will be done in 4 hours. And then Alexander has completed one for negative 1372. I can't blame him for that because he had my truck, which needed fuel. It needed repairing, all that stuff. But anyway, so the rest of our guys are doing pretty good. He's got two in everything now. Susan has two in everything now, except for flammable, which will be her next level. Matthias, same thing, two in everything except for flammable and fuel economy. Bob has two in everything except for flammable. Jacques has two in everything except for fuel economy. And Ivan is just getting going here. Um, but anyway, so it doesn't look like he has a job. So he's going to be coming back empty-handed. But that is what it is. Bob, 33. It looks like Milos doesn't have anything, but he just dropped off one. So we'll have a few loads being, finished up in the next episode. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 loads be completing after we sleep. And like I said, now we can purchase garages anywhere we want as long as we have been there. So all kind of garages. We have one here in Kansas, one here in New Mexico, one here in Montana. Now our next garage is probably going to be in California, um, just to kind of make our circle. Probably, either probably Fresno. I think Fresno, either Fresno or San Francisco. I'm not sure, but one of those two. And but we won't be going there. We'll be hiring drivers to drive. Like I said, we got 3 more drivers to get in out of Kansas right now. But right now, as we sit, we're at $40,000. Um, if we go into the bank, our payments are $6,010 per day. It looks like. Um, so that's how much we'll be paying out each day. Um, Not sure when that first payment will come out. Sometime in the next episode, I'm guessing. But I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. This is Rock. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free. Helps me and the channel grow. And I do appreciate everybody supporting me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope you all have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.